What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Realist Debates with myself, the realist one, Jay.
It's just Joey.
Still.
And it's your girl, Lauren. Hey, guys.
What's happening? What's
Woo-hoo.
happening?
We're back. We're here.
Finally.
We're present.
Yeah, man.
Back in the studio.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. So what's been happening,
What's
people?
going on? Someone's got some news over here that we need to share with everyone.
Part of our hiatus is me being on daddy daycare duties.
Daddy daycare.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Father Joey.
Yeah, so
Is it hard work?
4 months into the permanent gig.
Man said permanent gig.
There's
no
We can't go back.
But no, I love it, man. It's a lot of work, but it's joyful, stressful at the same time. Sleep is a sometimes thing. Sometimes you sleep, sometimes you don't. But like at the moment, he's going through sleep regression. So yeah, the last couple of weeks have been.
What's sleep progression?
So it's just basically where any kind of routine they would have built up
It's gone.
Yeah, they just regress back. So we was actually quite lucky.
Just like that.
Yeah, so we were actually quite lucky because from when he was born, little man has actually been really good with sleeping. As long as you pick up on his cues, like when he needs to be fed, when he's tired, and when he needs a nappy change, he's pretty fuss free.
Basic.
Literally. So sleeping wise, it's actually been quite okay, but the last couple of weeks it's been mad.
Techie.
Yeah.
My God.
mad.
I can't. I'm not ready for that yet. I haven't made the decision.
Mad.
Babies.
I can't lie, the peer pressure for me is reached.
It's reached its... So when?
I can't even go to functions anymore. Like,
What?
any functions I go to anywhere, like christenings, baby
So when's it going to be your turn?
like that. It's like,
What?
yo.
What?
I swear, like, I can't, certain time I want to say, like, but you got 2 baby fathers, though.
You
like,
know, but mind your business.
I'm joking.
Mind your
These people
business.
don't even know me like that.
No,
You know,
it's true.
like, Joey, when's your turn? It's
Yeah.
like, yo, just
Literally,
chill, man.
My dad was on the phone to me the other day and he was like, Lauren, like, the clock's ticking. I've just turned 28, by the way. And he was like, I said, Dad, but you know that might not happen. And he was like, Lauren, you can't leave this mortal coil what? Without leaving something behind. This mortal coil. And I'm like, Dad, like, let me get my degree first. Can I be the first one? I said, there's 12 of them, by the way. There's 12 of them. I said,
I'm still stuck on
mortal coil.
I thought he was talking about the contraceptive thing as well. Like
The coil?
When did it get so
how does that
deadly?
work?
Like what? Mortal coil.
This is life and death.
This is the one that finishes you.
Mortal
Fucking hell.
coil.
Okay.
But I'll give you guys one piece of advice.
Yeah?
Just to.
Please give us all the advice.
Take your time.
I will
Take
get a notepad out.
Honestly.
The one thing, that I tell you that I hate about parenthood, this is something that no one will kind of tell you, is having to make parent brethrens. It's dead, bro. It's dead.
You are
Like,
So how's yours? How are they doing?
all you do
They're
is
doing
you're just reloading conversation.
No.
Just reloading
Like
conversations.
trying
It's
products
terrible,
and
bro.
stuff. What you find?
Groundhog Day.
Oh my God.
And like, do you know what? It starts warping your sense of like what you would want your friends to be and stuff like that. So I'll give you an example. Me, the missus and the little one, we went to the cinema.
What did you watch?
We watched Oppenheimer.
Baby.
You were sleeping through most of it, man.
Wait.
Of course. What a series was to bring the child.
You can't just try and run over that like that.
Run over what?
World War II, son. This is what happened. Okay, Dad.
Listen. So basically, you and the missus went cinema,
And
the
little man
baby
happened to be coming
To be
on.
fair, I went cinema. They came with me.
Okay,
I'll be
this
real.
is all for you.
Just turned it into a
I was the only one that wanted to watch that movie.
Good Lord.
But
it's long, you know.
But yes,
ain't watched
it's
it
long.
yet,
but at the
but
cinema
I
near
did.
us, it's they have like cinema dedicated baby screenings. So it was actually a baby screening for Oppenheimer. She took him to Barbie like 2 weeks prior. Yeah. Anyways, so after after the viewing, there was a couple that was like near us. They were okay to like talk to in passing, but then afterwards, the missus was like, "Oh yeah, they seem really cool. We should go over and make friends with them." I think I was like, "Yeah." But in my head, I was like, "Why? Donnie looks like a rock climber. What we doing?"
In their hobby.
What's going on? Like it warps your sense of like friendships and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely that side.
Oh my God.
The parent bedrooms you got to make.
Oh my God.
I don't wish it on anybody, man.
No. I just think about, okay, it's the baby, but then it's like, what if I'm tired and now I've got to look after this one? That's then I think about like,
Throw that out the window. That don't matter.
Exactly. I think about like, what if I'm sick or like, and I've still got to, and I have to figure out what's wrong with the baby as well. And then I think about the school run.
Yeah, that one.
That's
was
what,
tough.
or just the constant washing of clothes.
Yeah, and I'm the laundry man. So yeah, it gets a lot.
Designated
Gosh,
laundry man.
but there is a new life in the world. We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
And yes,
Bam, bam,
all the best
bam.
of that.
So what's been going on with you during our little
You just said it was your birthday.
It was my birthday.
We were in attendance.
Yes,
We
yes.
was
We had a party.
Fancy
No.
pants.
It was that good that I had a party on the Friday. The Tuesday, people are still messaging me saying, "Lauren, like I'm still hungover," and I'm like, "Yeah, it was. We partied. We partied."
Mash it in
I might have left too early then.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Remember, I said it's supposed to start at 7, and
Yeah.
black people timing got there like 9:30. We didn't leave until maybe 6 a.m. Like, that's how much we party.
In the
That's how-
morning.
in the morning. But yeah, other than that, if you go back to summertime, like lots of festivals. I went to Cross the Tracks. I went to City Splash on the beach, and it was raining.
Wait,
on
were we
the
at Sea
beach.
Splash?
I swear we were there.
Did I see
Yeah,
you
we
there?
went to. Yeah, we
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Yes, man. Yeah, I was taking
Oh yeah,
pictures
we took
of.
like an hour to find you.
Yeah, where are you?
yeah,
I'm next
yeah.
to this flag.
She was like, yeah, I went to
speaker.
City Splash. I'm like, hold
Well,
on.
we went to
that
City
rings a
Splash.
bell. I'm sure I was, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I went on a couple holidays, went to Italy, and I'm a student now. I'm back on the student life.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, so I'm studying creative media production
Okay.
and, learning about that because I've always been a creative. I've always tried to be doing creative stuff, but actually I can't say, oh yeah, I want to do my own TV show.
So
I don't know what camera to use.
Producing the pod soon then.
Is that, yeah, maybe.
gonna be-
Yeah, giving some more ideas, fresh ideas.
Okay.
So
Out there.
did you go uni before?
No.
So what I wanted to ask is, do you see like any differences going to uni, bit like an older mindset as opposed to like just finishing
Yeah.
college and going straight into it?
Like for me, it's everyone's 18 in my class. I just celebrated my 28th birthday.
Are they looking at you like auntie or?
So no,
Called being a
everyone's
mature
just
student.
a mature student. So because I've worked, there's like one unit called personal development, and it's basically like you choose like a certain practitioner and how you're gonna get there. That's development. But then there was one point I know automatically. Okay, let me go on like CV library. Let me look at some like job descriptions and how my transferable skills can be. So I was like, I can't drive.
What?
He's like, I've never had a job. So I was like, but it's back to the question of like, if you don't have any work experience and you haven't had no life, how are you going to get a job? Like, and so
Where do you even start that?
where do you even
description?
start? So I was happy that my teachers taught me that I'm on the like right track because I can't even say this because they might watch it. But she was like, bloody hell, can I throw your like work on the screen so they can fucking figure out what they're doing?
Oh my god.
And I was, yeah, sure, okay.
You're the example.
You're the example. She's like, Laura, don't worry about you. And I'm like, that's it. So I'm the nerd. But because I am the age that I am, I've gone there knowing what I want to do. I'm not here to mess around. I haven't got time to mess around.
You're at that stage, no ramping.
So I'm literally trying to just
You're adult
focus.
enough to be happy to be the nerd.
You know, I'm right at the front of the class, you know. Like, yes, miss. Any questions? Yes, miss.
You need help with that?
Yeah, I do need help.
Do you need help setting up?
I'm there in my glasses. Sorry, what did you just say? But yeah, I am really enjoying that. So that it's only for a year, and then I can progress further on and seeing what I want to do with that more. But it's hibernation station time, and getting into my studying groove on.
It's that season anyway.
That
It's cold
season.
out, man. Just
Yeah.
get in your
Just
books.
stay inside and just settle
Get
on
in
your
your
things.
groove.
Yeah, man.
Hibernate. Just learn more.
Because there's no time to go out anymore. It's too cold. And I don't do this short skirt and heels thing up in the cold and slipping and sliding on some ice. I don't do it. So,
Yeah, it's heading to that Christmas
life.
season as well, boy.
yeah.
Well, I guess it's me.
Yes.
What you been saying, bro?
Well, like you, actually, my birthday was, well, at time of recording, 2 days ago. Boom, bam.
Boom, bam, bam.
birthday.
I'm not going to say my age. Yeah, just for self-respect purposes. No, I don't give a shit. I own it, but I'm still not saying it. But yeah, man, so birthday, had a little dinner and drinks yesterday with a few people. Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, Turtle Bay, yeah, please don't come for us. Like, the 2-for-1 happy hour, it hits, innit? It definitely hits. Their main dishes do not.
No. That's
If you go
everyone knows them
Turtle
for
Bay, I
for
promise
drinks.
you, just get the sides. Like, the sides pop. The calamari, they got some new barbecue, like ram
I'm
wings.
listening.
The prawns,
I'm
the
intrigued.
sides at Turtle Bay
Yeah.
are lively, but their main dishes are terrible.
As soon as I step in and I see the chefs, and because you can see them, and you're like, so we know what's going to happen here.
You know what?
Sure.
Just stick
Chips
to the
it is.
drinks on the sides. So,
I've only been
yeah.
Turtle Bay once, man. For the exact reason. I stepped in and was like, saw the chefs, like,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, all them chains.
But the main
there,
I
man.
had, dead.
Them chains there.
see, I'm unfortunately that customer that will go, sorry, excuse me, I don't like it.
It's not like my granny's.
I'm
so.
not. I don't
Just
feel.
don't even
I don't
taste
feel like I'm not there.
The nostalgia's not
It's
nostalgia.
not there.
So it is with me, if they ask, how was your meal? Because you've asked me, I'll tell you. I didn't like it. If you don't ask, doesn't matter.
I'll be like,
I
I'm
paid,
sorry.
I paid to have
For that.
my stomach full.
No,
That's technically happened.
no,
It's a rubbish meal. But if you ask me, I'll be like, yeah.
no. Even
This
if I,
wasn't
lesson,
good,
innit?
or this
It's
was
a lesson.
overcooked.
I'm that bad. Like even if I'll say like, oh, what drink do you want? I'm like, surprise me. And then they surprise me, and it's not a good surprise. I'll say, sorry, excuse me, I don't like it.
You're surprised
I
with
can't
shit.
lie.
Try again.
I can't
Try
lie.
again.
I'll tell you, keep that still. You're holding that.
I'll be
How
like-
do you mean?
Like I remember he said that, oh yeah, we got a Parma Violet new cocktail, and I'm like, oh yeah, Parma Violet. Why was it thick?
What?
Why was it? I don't want it. I don't. I'm not paying £10 for it.
Mad.
Oh man.
But yeah, so
Yeah, that day, I started a business actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So man's on that entrepreneurial road.
the link is here.
I'm not even old. I'm talking like I wasn't self-employed before. But yeah, another business.
Good.
And I must say it is going extremely well.
Yes,
Good to hear.
Elevating.
I won't say it's in e-commerce basically. I won't go into the details because you know I'm a bit private like that. Not everything
There's no
has
link.
to be told.
There's no link.
But yeah, man. So things are going well. I've been on a little holiday to Sardinia myself.
Yes.
With the missus, went and saw her parents and stuff, and yeah, got a little break. So yeah,
Sweet life, man.
all of
Sweet
it contributing to why we've been away for so long.
Yeah.
Not that we didn't want
Forgive
to be
us.
here.
Yeah, sorry again, guys.
Yes. But
Yeah,
we're here.
so there was
back.
Also,
Again.
I'm not trying to hot up the cameraman, but there were some studio technicalities. I'm not letting you lot get away with it. It's not all on us. It's not all on us. Stu
Knock,
had
knock.
a
No
little
one's
part
here.
to play. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. We are here now.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
all
the
good.
most
We're back.
important thing. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. But let's get into the meat and
into it.
bones.
Shit's been happening in the world, man.
Listen,
The world is moving mad.
world is going
What
crazy.
you telling us, Montana?
Well, Chandler's dead.
R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. Even I was reading an article and it was like he hates when people called him Chandler. Like his name's Matthew.
Yeah.
But we know
For the
you.
people don't know.
Was it
don't know.
what, Matthew Perry, innit?
Matthew
Matthew
Perry
Perry,
from
yeah,
Friends has passed. He's left
AKA
this mortal
Chandler
coil.
Bing.
See what I did there?
You know, you say that, yeah? So, like, I got the notification in the morning, innit? And all it said was Matthew Perry. Like, died.
Who's that?
Do you know what I thought? Now, I can't remember the guy's actual name, but I thought it was the guy from, what was it called? 90210. And I thought, that guy's already dead. Until I went into the article and I was like, oh, Chandler Bing. Oh, why didn't they say so?
Why didn't they say that Chandler?
They needed to put the brackets like AKA.
You know, sometimes like when you act or you do something like that, like
If you're known,
it overwrites who you are sometimes.
Yeah.
You
like,
become that guy.
you know, like
Exactly.
Keanu Reeves, for example, he was just Neo. He's John Wick now.
He's
but
John Wick. Yeah. And it's
Been
so
through
strange
them
that
stages.
you have like that emotional attachment to them because even if you see them in something else, you're like, that's not what John would do. You know what I mean? That's not John that I know. I saw him last week and that's not what he would do.
I can't remember when Bryan Cranston. I want to get to
Breaking
it.
Bad.
I want to get to it. I remember when I first watched Breaking Bad, and I was like, "Raw, Malcolm's dad is on badness.
Oh, yeah.
He's on badness. What? I thought he was just a joke, man.
Now he's cooking in the kitchen.
Our man's cooking and whipping it.
Is he Malcolm's dad?
Doing up a whipping
Hey,
excursion.
said, nah, fam, this is different. But yeah, man. But obviously, like we were saying off camera, in my opinion,
Yes.
anyways, Chandler Bing was the funniest guy in Friends. And obviously, it's sad that he's passed, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't a watcher of Friends, but I know the guy, and I'm sad, and I hope his family's okay. That's all I got to say.
I mean, I didn't know we was doing a proper tribute like that. Still, a whole segment. Sorry, Matthew Perry. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't the biggest Friends.
Yeah, I wasn't the
supporter or
biggest
fan, but yeah, like Lauren said, I knew who the guy was. And the bits I did see, he was a funny guy still.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
R.I.P. Big man.
Yeah, man.
What's
R.I.P.
But yes, in other news,
Real news.
yeah,
mad thing with kind of what's going on in Palestine. War was breaking out, and I think it's been going on for like 3 weeks.
they said 7 on my birthday.
Oh, the 7th.
Is that when
Yeah.
it broke out?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, no.
Honestly,
Yeah, I mean, it's a sad state of affairs, really, man. Because you just, well, I don't know. I find myself asking the question, like, when does humanity step in? Like,
Yeah.
when does logic, do you get what I'm saying, step in?
I think,
yeah, go on.
yeah, I feel like for me, I was more shocked at how long this has actually been going on for.
Yeah.
And I was saying at my party, I was like,
Some deep party.
it was like, that's how it goes. Like in little pockets of different conversations. But I was trying to think about like why we didn't know what was going on over there, and it shows the what's it called, the power of the media and how they actually shape our ways of thinking.
narratives, yeah.
And I was saying that look at us when it was Black History. For like Black Lives Matter and whatever, and we're there saying, "Oh my God, like why don't you guys know what's happened to us for all this time and we're fighting and this?" And then I'm saying, but we don't know nothing what's happening in Palestine, and why don't we know that? And is that equal? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you, I didn't know like the full extent of like, how long it went on.
Yeah. So I had to go in and say, okay, what is Gaza? What is Palestine? What is Israel? What is, and who did?
It's actually mad.
Like,
The one thing I find mad as well, it's like a question that I kind of ask myself with like a lot of things sometimes is, who decides like who's good and who's bad in a certain situation? Like we apply such binary words to like such very
huge.
complicated matters.
Yeah.
And like the with the conflict that's happening now and like the history behind it, I personally thought that it kind of started after the Second World War.
So
But then I was watching like a couple of documentaries, and you start to realize, wow, this was actually going on from decades before then.
the last century.
Like, huh? And then again, I have how long it's going on for, how people are actually living out there. You know, you're hearing cutting off electricity and little bombing schools and stuff and hospitals, and as you said before, like humanity. When is humanity gonna stop? But then, like on the other flip side, it's like the allies that this country has, and then you're hearing our country, which we live in, saying that they're siding with Israel and they're still giving them arms. And then I'm learning about different corporations who fund who fund these things, like Santander or even like McDonald's. And because my friend was saying that there's a lot of
Allegedly. Sorry, we can't afford the allegedly. Sorry.
Allegedly.
I had to say
different corporations having their head offices in those countries on which sides, whatever. But we don't know. Again, we're just getting this information, but we don't know the business side of things and how countries are actually made up, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's a lot. But there's a lot of strikes, a lot of boycotts, a lot of people coming together, which is really nice to see in this time.
I saw the protests, saw like little bits and stuff of it yesterday. I think there's like 100,000 people.
Because enough's enough.
Yeah.
Enough's enough.
And to be fair, out of that 100,000 people that were protesting, I think I saw there was like 9 arrests.
Yeah.
So when you look at that as a whole, that's very, very low. So it's good to see that it was a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
And you know what I did see? You know, what's the correct term? I think, are they Torah Jews? You know, like the real Orthodox Jews.
Yeah.
Big,
who's actually helping and supporting.
Yeah, so they went out to the protests, but you know, because they're like real Orthodox Jews, the protest fell on Sabbath.
Okay.
So they don't use any technology on that day. So they walked to the protest. So some of them probably walk in 2-3 hours to get there to show their solidarity with what's going on.
Wow.
So yeah, that was big to see. And I saw some of them just wearing placards saying things like, basically give Palestine back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, on the back of that, firstly, something Lauren said, like, and it's the bit that probably most gets to me is like the children, man. Like, obviously, all lives in this situation matter, but the kids, man, that's what is very heartbreaking. Like, especially when you're hearing like hospitals and churches where you know the people there are already sick and they're getting aid, and you're just like totally finish it. Like that to me is just mad.
I was watching a video of a lady that's there who's like recording every day to like show like a day in the life of what it's like to live in war or whatever. And in one of the videos, they were saying that, again, they were, what's the word called? They're telling them to evacuate and to go this way to evacuate. Well, that's the same place they're going to go bomb.
They're leading.
And it's like,
down,
what?
leading them down a death path, basically.
And it's like, I feel, to be honest, I feel very lost in this whole situation because you actually don't know what to do. I don't know, join a union or send money.
Charities are scams as well, so you don't even know where your money's potentially going.
So it's like, you just feel very, sorry this is happening. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sure we can find some places that are helping, and if we can put any links down on the side of anything that we can do. But
and and if you are watching this and you do know ways that
please
whether
let us
us
know.
or other people can kind of help what's going on out there.
So
let us know, message in.
Reach out.
That's the thing. Knowledge is power. So all of these ways as well, isn't it?
It's like what you were saying with like seeing like shocking things that's happening to kids and stuff. I think I said this on the last episode. I'm gonna say it again. Elon, you really need to clean up Twitter. Since he's had it, the one thing I've noticed,
Shit show, bro.
there's no sensitivity warning.
Listen.
I've seen the craziest things.
But that's what I think that's what he wants, though, is like no censorship on anything.
I posted a story and I was saying, like, when it was COVID, you can't put up nothing without it getting taken down or fact finders, all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm seeing on the flip side of seeing, it was like some Israeli woman and she was there like, she must have painted her face like a clown. Like they're saying that she's basically saying that the war isn't happening and like they're faking it. Like all what we're seeing is fake. And it's like, or then you see like people like having parties and stuff and saying like, yeah, we bombed the schools. Why is that on social media? Why are we seeing that?
What they're raving about.
Yeah, they're having a party. Whoa. They're having a party. They're like, yeah, the kids are dead. Yeah, and it's like, as we said before, Elon, wagwan.
No, for me, I just think there should be a sensitivity warning as well for the people that might be triggered and stuff.
Exactly.
Like
100%.
Wild.
Yeah.
100%.
Wild, man.
And one more thing I was gonna say off the back of what you're saying before, Jerry, about the placards that they were saying about just give Palestine back. Like, it's mad how they just moved in on land that wasn't theirs.
It's been wild, isn't it?
And gradually just took over more and more space.
Yeah.
It's like, and then rebranded it. It's like, rah. I mean, look, I don't want to sound like I'm taking sides, but if you do the simple fact finding, like, and you see how it's become what it's become now, it's actually a crazy story.
Yeah, like from the bits that I know, like I still admit I need to still research and understand more, because like you said, it's not like if we're talking Black history, I could understand a lot more, but this is something that I need to research more on.
From us.
What I do know,
that's what we're talking about. Is why is that being censored?
It's like I said,
oppression is oppression. Genocide is genocide.
Yeah, it's like someone just living in your yard one day. Like, huh? What's going on?
Exactly. Why are you
and then
here?
Two twos.
Why are you here?
After some amount of time, suddenly they're on a mortgage.
He's saying to you, get out my yard.
And he's saying, what?
Wait,
excuse me.
You're saying, wait. How are you on my mortgage, bro? This is what they say. You go talk to the bank. They say, what do you want us to do? Like, they're on the mortgage.
He's telling
like,
you
should
down.
Do you have an account with us?
Yeah, like, wait. But do you have? Are you on the mortgage?
That's my oat milk.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But again, I need to understand more. But it's crazy.
No, it's actually a mad move. Like, for real. Like you said, you just wake up one day and someone's in your yard dictating to you.
You know, like that scene in
How you should
Baby
run
Boy,
things.
bruv. That's just in the kitchen, like
butt naked.
what?
Like, that's audacity.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Finest.
Free Palestine. And we pray for all the families. There was one video I saw.
Palestine, yes.
Some woman, she was being interviewed and she was like, well, 30 members of my family have been killed. 30? And she said 17 of them were kids. What? That amount of trauma, that amount of therapy that's needed, that healing, how they, because I think there's a huge, like you said before, sensitivity issue. Just like anything that happens in another country, it's over there. It's not happening to us. So we're not thinking about what if that happened to us? And the likelihood is it could happen to us because it's happening.
Do you know the funny thing you saying that? And correct me, audience, or you guys, if I'm wrong, but I saw something that said Ukraine is like abstaining from
Helping.
the ceasefire or something that. Like,
That's interesting.
After not long
Hold on a
ago, we
minute.
were all pioneering
Hold
for
on a
them.
minute. Yeah.
Like saying, yo, save Ukraine.
Exactly.
Put up a Ukrainian in your
When
yard.
Airbnb giving out free,
Trust me.
free yards,
This is
all of
another
that.
thing. This is the flip side of it.
It's
where
mad.
I remember my friend on her status said, remember that whole Black History thing? And no one put up like the little black squares or the But when that whole Ukraine thing was happening, everyone was putting up the flag and in solidarity. Even still now to this day, you can still see donate.
100.
But then when another country, what is because they're Islamic? Is it because
Well,
is it on maybe other religions?
I don't want to put two and two
Are they?
together.
Is it because they're brown? Is it what?
Well, it's the realist debate.
You see what I'm saying?
to be
Exactly.
debated.
So it's like
It's really
we have
there
to
to
think
be
about those
debated.
morals, or as you said, those binaries. What? So because they're a different religion or in a different country, it's got nothing to do with us, or I have no.
Moral
More,
obligation.
exactly. No, genocide's genocide, and it's wrong, and children are dying, and everyone's dying.
And there's several cases like there's I think one going on in is it Sudan or something. There's
One going on
bare
everywhere, man.
There's bare of them going on.
Yeah, exactly. We have
Like-
to. That's the thing. It's how we consume media, and where do we find that from? I think like if it's in the groups that we hang out in, or because you wouldn't normally. What's happening in Sudan today? Do you know what I mean? You don't naturally think about that.
Do you know one news site that I think I love? It's Al Jazeera.
Okay.
And the reason why is because it gives you basically just global news, and it can be quite unbiased. There is still bias, just like with any news corporation. But it, like, you know, sometimes when you watch BBC News and stuff like that, it doesn't really punch through the important stuff that's happening out in the world.
Exactly.
But Al Jazeera, that's where you'll find out what is happening.
I was gonna say when it comes to world news, they are on top of it.
Okay. I'll take a look into that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because me, to be honest, I watch the news. I don't consume it that much, so I am very ignorant to that. And the only reason how I found out about what's happening in with Palestine and stuff is from Instagram and stuff. And then going into my own knowledge or whatever.
And then obviously that's extra bias if you're going off Instagram.
Going from that and then going
Twitter
off that and then exactly
all of that.
Yep.
So how we consume our information is very important, isn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. Just one last thing, just before we kind of move on. Just some like crazy stats that I found out on the train on the way here. Do you know? Ever since I was young, all I ever hear is Gaza. I never really understood what it was.
What are we talking? Nah.
Nah.
Not the time.
It's the Jamaican in me. All right. What could I say?
No place.
This guy. I'm trying to be serious.
Sorry.
Shit, there.
He was writing it. Gaza.
Sorry, I'll keep quiet.
Nostalgia.
So you know, like on like a map, you'll have Israel, and then Palestine is made up of like basically 3 segments now, which is like Gaza. Shit, I can't remember the other 2. I think one part is
Shall we
East
look it up?
Jerusalem. But maybe I want to focus on this Gaza anyway. So it's like the smallest bit, yeah.
That little strip.
And its size is like 25 miles in length and about maybe 8 miles in width. Has about 2.2 million people living within there, of which over 75% are either refugees or, which is the crazy bit, descendants of refugees. It's one of the most densely populated places on Earth.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So you know, if something lands there, you're hitting something.
Yeah.
Like,
So when I saw that, I was like, wow, that was shocking.
You're not missing. That's crazy.
And it's on purpose. Yes. But yes.
Hopefully peace can be found in some shape or fashion.
Somehow it has to be done.
Hopefully. Talking of that, actually, and bringing it back to this shitty place we call the UK. Bruh, there was something about prisoners and the jail system.
Oh, another overcrowded situation.
I heard prison's full, fam.
Listen.
Overcrowding.
Hey, listen. Listen, you didn't hear this from me, yeah? You didn't hear this from me, yeah? But if you got some up, that's been pissing you off. Get them down now. They can't put you in. They can't.
Sort it out.
Slap on the wrist settings.
Hey, I can't even say that.
Don't do that, please.
Please don't do that. We don't promote that kind of thing.
None of that.
I didn't even know what he was talking about. That's how blasé. I'm so innocent. I was like, on the wrist, Apple Watch.
But apparently they're trying to say, listen, don't give no one sentences. I think there's like 200 spaces left in prison.
Bruv.
Do you know what they're trying to do?
Bruv,
They're trying to send them to Estonia.
Nah, run
We're
that
trying
back.
to we're trying to
Run
rent
that back.
prison
How
cells.
many spaces, bro?
Like 200.
200 spaces left in
How about we
UK
look
prisons.
into the justice system and see all the people who have shouldn't be in prison and help them to come out?
Listen.
How about we do that?
Listen, imagine the logic of
not-
a
Or will your
guy.
funding be affected?
Imagine saying, listen, you see the fresh rapists and the whoever and whatnot, don't put them in prison.
Exactly.
Instead
There's not enough dolls.
Instead of saying,
There's not enough dolls to
listen, prison's full. Maybe
What are you gonna do?
we should just let some people out. Look at who is low risk.
Exactly. No.
Look at who has actually been rehabilitated. If
Yeah.
that's what you've been
See,
doing whilst you've been in there, you're supposed to
should have been
you're
fucking
supposed to be
doing.
rehabilitating these people, and let them out instead of not putting rapists and other people back in.
This is where the conspiracy theorist in me comes out, and this whole agenda business. Because if you're allowing this actively and you're telling us that we're not putting them away and we're not going to fix the system, we're going to actively leave them roaming wild.
Yeah.
That's tyranny. That's terrorism.
It's basically an army.
That's basically not
What if
just
they've
the
been
rapists.
given
I'm just
a
saying, like,
secret assignment.
no, but like you're literally
I'm
saying
going
to us
deep
that
into
we
it.
haven't got control, and we're leaving them to just. Do you know what I mean?
Roam
That's
about.
going to cause a catastrophe
Sounded
in a
like the
couple of years'
purge.
time. You
No,
see what I'm
but
saying?
when you deep
and then
it,
when
yeah?
sorry,
Yeah,
and then
go on,
when
go
the
on.
control is lost, then you're gonna say, well, we need to bring some control.
We had to bring these new messages in.
We have to be doing this. We have to have what's it called? Not like lockdown. The timings where you have to go inside, curfews and stuff. We're gonna have to put up more CCTVs because we have to see where everyone's going.
1984, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. You see what I'm saying? It's all part of the plan. That's why my agenda business comes into it. Because you can't just tell us that and then we're gonna go, oh, so okay, only 200 spaces.
You see, talk about conspiracy theories. I'm hoping you guys will watch this. If you haven't, then
You know, conspiracy theories.
Wasted 20 seconds. But have you guys seen they clone Tyrone?
Yup. Listen, don't let me get mad in here.
Listen,
you know.
it was so
Don't
mad.
let me
I
get
said,
mad
you
in
know,
here.
that could be true.
It's not,
that
it
could be true.
It is.
It's kind of tapped still.
It
It's
is.
very tapped.
And again, they're just showing us what they're doing to us and what they're actively doing to us. It's in our food. Who goes to the chicken shops? It's in the hair products. Haven't you seen the BBC interviews? And they're actually actively telling us that it causes health defects
Issues
in black people's products. They're literally telling us, like, and then you're putting it in a film. And throw it. I'm putting fucking Jamie Foxx in there. We're gonna watch it.
Kiki cackling, you know. Oh my days.
Nah, man, don't get me mad in here. This is when I'll never become famous.
So yeah, I mean, obviously we got war going on. We got prisoners that are gonna be set free,
Out.
Yeah.
Talking about that, actually, you're saying well, I wanted to say, bruv, about things that have just like vanished. Like, I was talking to someone the other day about COVID, bro. Like the whole vaccination, bruv. Are you deep in? Because like we went into a conversation. I'll get into it real quick. He was like, "Oh, do you remember that jab you used to have in school? Like that one jab, that one jab that lasts like a
Multi-purpose.
Yeah.
good long time."
Yeah.
So imagine, obviously, it's coming to COVID now, and you're just getting jabbed up multiple times
What's that into your body?
on something that's never been tried before.
Yeah.
Like we are. Well, I didn't get. I didn't do it. But those people that did were the case studies. Like they
Yeah.
are the first subjects. So.
Yep.
That's me.
Like when it comes to 5-10 years time,
What's
maybe
gonna
15,
happen?
20,
People are dropping down dead, having heart attacks.
and they got
Kids.
a third arm,
Yeah.
or their kids have
Yeah.
got like two heads.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
My son's got one head, by the way. He's got one head.
You know, I've got the records, right? I've got pictures too, man. This was you 10 years ago. I promise.
I can't speak for his kids in the future.
Humans had one head.
Oh my god!
No,
But yeah,
seriously.
it's just like it didn't happen.
No, exactly. I saw this.
But quickly,
Yeah,
just
go,
to
go.
say, it's like it didn't happen. But how many hundreds of thousands or millions or whatever of people now have some unknown fluid in their body?
Exactly. And there was, what I was about to say was there was an interview of like MP officials talking about, but we didn't force it on you guys. I'm sorry.
I remember that.
How much jobs were lost?
You did.
How much times did you say you can't? We're going to take your rights away. You can't go here and you can't go there and you can't do this. How much people lost their jobs? I was talking to my friend. He was saying that in like with us, there was curfews or whatever. But he was saying that in Italy, if say like they've got to move to the north to go find jobs, and that's where they work or whatever. But when that's all gone, you can't go back home to south. So people were in tents. I said, what?
Tents. On a Glastonbury thing.
On the Glastonbury things to go to your job. I said, what? Mad. But what I was about to say was...
You don't like they're queuing up for the new COD?
Yeah.
It's long.
No, I said, you're joking. That could never happen in London. But even my other friend who's in New Zealand, it was interesting hearing different countries and what they went through and everything. But there was a independent researcher who asked Pfizer for the records of their research.
Okay.
This isn't allegedly. Please look it up. And Pfizer said, no. We're not giving you
the ingredients.
We're not giving you the research. We're not giving you the research.
Come like the KFC Colonel. You're not having our secret ingredients.
You're not having
Come
it.
like good burger.
They said, oh no, but we are going to release it in 75 years.
Sorry, what?
Go, look it up, man. They said 75 years are going to give out the research.
What they're trying to say, intellectual property and all of that.
Exactly.
Yo.
And then the pages, again, correct me if I'm wrong, the pages of symptoms is 219 pages of side effects.
Side effect. Whoa, that's a lot.
You don't use the thing for 75 years.
Pages.
I just have to ask one question. What do you have to hide?
What do you have to hide? I thought you did all the research.
If it was it's a thing that you were happy to roll out on a mass thing. Why do you need to hide?
219 pages. That's basically everything. I say, whatever side effect you can get, this will give it to you.
Are we talking A4, A3 pages? How big
and you know the writing
and it just comes out like a
cartoon. What? You know?
Oh my days.
There was another interview with like I don't want to say where they were from, but it was like Eastern European in like a court. And he basically said, don't give me no long answer. I want to hear a yes or a no. Did you test, or no, did you know the efficacy of the jab? And the woman said, no.
I shouldn't even be laughing.
But he literally just said, I don't want to hear no...
But
yes
I
or
think,
no.
Was it like in a kind of parliament setting where they were? Yes. Yeah, I think I saw that. Still.
No. And there's another video of this other judge talking to the woman was either on Facebook or Twitter, and she was saying, "Are you a doctor?" She's like, "No, ma'am." "Are you this?" "No, ma'am." And then she was like, "So how can you be telling doctors that they can't say freedom of speech?" And then she said, "Did the government come to you and like fund you for like pushing this out?" She said, "Yes, ma'am."
Oh my God.
So it's all coming out now, but I thought we were all conspiracy theories.
I said anyway, watching like 5-10 years, the truth is gonna be coming out, and people are gonna be astounded still.
Yeah. Even people in my class will be coughing. "Oh, I just had COVID last week." If that was 2 years ago, what do you mean you had COVID last week? Do you know what I mean?
This is cat.
We're just like, "Oh yeah, it's cold and flu."
No.
"Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my garlic." What? You call beaches and that? What are you talking about?
In our houses, we weren't allowed.
Because of my family. I would stop and
while they were partying, by the way.
You know,
but
I was saying it for a long time. No.
Nah, but let's be real though. If someone coughed around you 2 years ago, you thought you was gonna die. You thought it was
your brother.
Bubonic. How'd you say bubonic
plague?
Yeah. Nah, man. You wasn't trying to be near that, but yeah.
No, but even saying that with the cold and flu stuff,
it's common flu, man.
There's this. What's it called? You know, in Beecham's and like Sudafed and
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the name, but they basically said it's ineffective and we shouldn't be having it. Sorry, I need to go on my phone.
It's
Beecham's
one
is my
ingredient.
thing.
The
one
all
ingredient.
of them.
Yeah.
That basically is it the FDA?
But that Beecham's all in one though.
Yeah.
The FDA
The all in
is
one.
The all-in-one
Hold
is
on.
all-in-one, fam.
Yeah. It said
Oh, this
every ineffective nasal decongestants revealed after the
I don't use them anyways, man. They're dead.
No, it's called phenylephrine.
I thought he was going to say fentanyl. I was like,
Fentanyl?
what?
In Beecham's. But they was even saying that the price is going up, that they used to be like £2.50, £3.50, now it's all £5 in that for ineffective things. Why am I putting that in my body?
That's literally food. That
Snake
we eat
oil.
Still.
Honestly. But yeah, also the vaccinations, they're also talking about vaccinating meats and mosquitoes. You know Joe Rogan.
Wait, what?
Joe Rogan, the mosquito thing. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Vaccinating mosquitoes. So they're gonna get us anyway. You're gonna get vaccinated anyway because it's gonna be in the food you eat, it's gonna be in the air you breathe, or even in the insects.
Oh, sorry, you mean they're going to put the vaccine in mosquitoes?
There's a hospital for the flies.
Wait, is that what you
With
mean?
cold and flu. The flies have got cold and flu.
Wait, is that what you... Wait, I'm back. Wait. Nah, I need you to...
Hey, bro.
Wait, I'm confused.
I got bad questions.
pandemic
First
of
of all, how
flies.
did you get a needle swollen up? Number one. But then two, I just eat what you're saying so they can transmit it onto us.
Yes.
Hey. I was like, bro, mosquitoes like priority now.
Bro, in my head, yeah, I was thinking,
Flies
bro,
rights.
why are we trying to save them?
They're gonna die. They're gonna live a day anyway.
They're annoying.
Oh,
They only live for a week. Why are you vaccinating flies? Oh, fucking
Do you know, in my head I was thinking, wow, so even mosquitoes are above us now, yeah? Say less. Say less.
all lining up.
Mosquito lives better. Oh,
They're in their little bed.
I'm finished.
Do you know what? I'm going to take this very weird segue to Black History Month.
Oh my god.
Of when they used to inject us with syphilis.
Lads, nah, I don't think they did. I think they just knew we had it and just didn't tell us. Or it could have been both, I don't know.
My God.
Oh my days.
Gosh,
But
yes.
I want to do a little mini quiz
Okay.
on based on an article that I found.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
that I thought was actually
Confess.
Are you
I
really
didn't
black?
do the homework, people. I didn't do
Do
the
you
homework.
know your history?
No. So I wouldn't even say that if you guys do particularly bad in this mini
It
quiz,
shows.
it's terrible on you guys' parts because I think what it shows is that we just don't really learn a lot about Black history in this country.
Not just in October.
Yeah, so like when me and my missus were talking about this yesterday, it was like, yeah, when you think about it, you learn all about like US history and this, that, and the other.
Exactly.
I don't really know like what's
English.
going on in the UK.
Battle of Hastings and all that nonsense, bruv.
World War One, World War Two. Sorry.
You guys ready?
Okay.
I think so. I hope so.
I didn't do the homework.
Do we need a pen and paper?
Okay, so
I'm not looking.
in a study, it was shown that more than 50% of people can't name one historic UK Black figure. 7% can't name 4 or more. So I think I just about got 4.
Does Lenny Henry count?
Historical, not recent times, Jay. Man said Lenny Henry. What's the other chef?
He got one of them MBEs or whatever. No.
Nah, they have to like
Levi Roots?
Historical.
they have to respectfully at least be dead.
Up.
Respectfully, they gotta be dead.
You're proving his point. You're part of the statistic.
Oh my
Probably said Lenny Henry.
I can't lie.
What next? Idris.
Nah, do you know what?
Stormzy?
Hold on, what's her name? That we had a black princess.
Yes.
So she was one of my.
Yeah.
One of
What's
my
her name?
four.
What's her name
You
again?
gotta give me the name though.
Margaret.
No.
Elizabeth.
No.
It's Queen Elizabeth, no, Queen Victoria's grandmother, right?
We
Charles.
even did a show on this.
I don't know
I'm
that, I don't know that.
failing.
Charles II was married to her, I think.
Oh, Charles.
Charles.
What's female Charles?
Charlotte.
Bam.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
It's-
So you got female. You got
remember, I'm
Princess
old
Charlotte.
people, dementia.
Princess
and
Charlotte.
all
Right.
that.
So you've named one.
Mary Seacole.
Boom. Can we go for a third?
What's an inventor or artist? Beethoven. He was black though. He was black.
This man British though. His
Sorry.
name's Beethoven.
Sorry.
I'm rubbed at this, clearly.
All right. Can you tell me what Mary Seacole?
She was a nurse. She taught Nightingale. She taught him. She taught her.
She
Yeah.
taught Mary Nightingale.
What's her name? Florence Nightingale. Yeah, so
sweet.
Florence
Oh my
Nightingale,
days.
Do you know it sounded off? but
her
I don't know
trainee,
what
was
it
her
is.
trainee.
Okay.
So,
Why are you looking at me so strong, fam?
I'm just
Man's giving me the
both.
I'm
damn
looking
vibe.
away. I'm not even getting any eye contact.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God,
I'm
my
bad,
history.
I'm bad.
It's true though, but we don't. I'm trying to think. Can like musicians or something be a part of that?
Hold on, wasn't the light bulb guy? No, I'm
That's
thinking.
America, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
black.
like
That's how they get you.
inventions. Exactly. It's always Americans. It's always. No, I think we should give
And he
up.
invented peanut butter. I'm pretty sure.
Say again.
Who, the
Invented
same guy?
Yeah, peanut butter. He invented like bare things.
Peanut
That's
butter and
that's
light
the thing
bulbs.
though as well. Like
That is.
Man was
random.
at it, bro.
honestly, that's the thing. Like why don't they teach us that in
Needed
Black
snacks.
History in October? Obviously, but we shouldn't just be October.
All right,
but
put
yeah,
us
go on,
out
go on,
our
go on,
misery,
go on.
boy, before
Well,
we run
We
out
did
of time.
three.
Well,
Yeah.
the two more that I could remember, obviously there's plenty more.
Yeah.
But one was, I'm probably saying his name wrong, but Eluda Equiano. So he was a freed slave
Okay.
who wrote a book about his experiences, which was then a catalyst to have slavery abolished or paid off
Okay.
in the UK. And the other was John Edmonston. So he was a taxidermist who
I was gonna say a taxi driver.
Historical. Where are you going, buddy? I'm going home. I am going home.
he was a taxidermist and he taught Charles Darwin
Okay.
and inspired him after
See it there?
he.
It annoys me.
Yeah, so basically,
It annoys me.
Charles Darwin wanted to become a doctor, but he failed and was kicked off because he had a phobia of blood, and then he transitioned into taxidermy, where John Edmonston, he was a freed slave who worked in one of the the British Museum, but I can't remember which. But he taught him, he influenced him talking about his home country, Guyana, which then led Charles Darwin to explore and then come with the theory of evolution.
I'm so upset. It gets me so angry.
I just got a
And
quick history.
But I have more. So,
Joe with
So
the
start
facts
cussing.
today.
yeah. So 36% of people thought black people came to the UK within 200 years.
Oh my God.
25% thought
Oh
it
my
was within
God.
100 years.
We created life. We've got everywhere.
So, how many years ago do you think black people first came to Britain?
Thousands of years ago.
Put a number to it.
5,000
Five.
years ago.
Okay.
Okay.
We created life.
So
We've
we're
been
in
here.
what, 20 seconds? So I'd say in the like 1800s.
Thousands, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So like far, far away.
Far
Yeah,
away.
Star Wars thing.
To infinity and beyond.
To the UK though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We've been here.
So I'll put you guys.
And this
at
is your
misery.
country, and we're taking
So-
away your values.
So, dark-skinned people first came to, and I'm getting this all by an article, by the way. But first came to the UK, or whatever it was called back then, 12,000 years ago. But evidence of people actually from Africa coming to the UK was 2,000 years ago. So that goes to show our history is
Exactly.
more than slavery.
Exactly.
Rubbed
And that's
up
what I'm saying.
10k
As a-
years, just like that.
Nah, man. Go on. Keep talking because I'm getting upset.
Just the last thing.
Yeah.
I'll just give you the fact that most people think. So this is I think a real damning one, but not many people understand the UK's involvement in the transatlantic slave trade. So they put the number of enslaved people that they took at, I think, under 1 million.
Shut
When
up.
it was more than triple that amount.
Way more.
The fact that I know is that the first shipment of slaves took Britain out of debt.
No shit.
The first shipment.
Shit then.
The
We want our
first.
reparations.
The first. And this whole topic really just aggravates me because I was having a discussion with a friend. I won't name any names. I won't even discuss what was said because there was inebriation, but it was something on the lines of like slavery didn't exist. And I was like,
Huh? What?
Excuse me?
you heard correctly. I'm just gonna jump. I'm just gonna in all its entirety.
I'll be real.
It's the white man messing with our heads
Yo,
and stuff.
yo.
And I'm like,
I don't think drink does that, you know. Be real.
please bear in mind it was a person of color as well that said this.
Oh,
It gets deeper.
shit.
But like I was saying again with this agenda that I talk about is the lack of knowledge, and look how beautifully this article has stated that our own knowledge of our history, our own knowledge of even the country that enslaved us, how well they've done it to just think, oh, it was the Americans. No, it was you guys. And then I also say to people, how much people from Africa, how much languages do they speak? They speak Portuguese, they speak German, they speak Spanish, they speak English, they speak this, they speak that, because everyone was in on it. And everyone's benefited from it. And yet here we are.
It was a great partition, wasn't there?
Huge partition, you know? And, but again, as we just said before, in all the other topics that we discussed, like our knowledge and how much knowledge is power, because they've got it and that's what they're keeping away from us. And that's why we need to come together and get into our books.
Yeah, and do you know I got like a really good book. Do you know I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, so I might link it when we release this episode. But it's like a baby book.
Yeah.
So anyone with kids, definitely get this. But
Here he goes again.
Yeah, I'm that guy now. I'm that guy now. I'm talking to you
No,
lot
but
now.
it's true.
Yes.
It's for the next generation as well.
Father Joey.
Yes, guys.
Tell us.
I think that should be his new intro.
His name
Guys,
is not
guys.
his father, Joey.
Guys, I'm trying to talk to my demographic here. Yeah.
Watch the subs go up.
New fathers.
Trust me.
Do your thing, brother.
Yeah. So it's a book that talks about lots of different black leaders throughout history.
Amazing.
Like from different countries. So like the first black female astronaut. It'll probably have
watched
Luna
that film.
Equiano in there and some other people that we never knew about. So that we can stop only focusing on the enslavement period.
Exactly.
But also
all
look
the
at
films.
other bits as well, you know?
I'm 12 years
the
a slave, this
horizon.
year's a slave, this, what a Django, anything else? Jimi Hendrix, okay, but what else, man? Inventions, fucking first blood transfusion. We're doing C-sections in Egypt, my guy. And you
one
people
I'm
are fucking
actually
dying from the
losing
plague and
sight.
shit. Don't get me started, man. Egyptians were white, they weren't black. What? Sorry, it gets me angry. I think I'm gonna call it a day now.
Egyptians. Wait. Well, Joey, I know there was something else that you wanted to brush upon.
Oh,
Yeah, do you know what?
You had a surprise for us.
You know, every so often, yeah, like an urban myth just does the rounds on social media. So I've come across a new one. I don't even know if it's real or not. Assuming it's an urban myth. But have you guys heard the Amsterdam story?
The Amsterdam story.
Nah, no one. Okay, cool. It's gonna be fresh then. I love this. So
I'm intrigued.
the way it starts off is, this is legit because my friend, whose housemate, whose boyfriend's cousin's maid,
Oh, God.
knows
He
this
said, she
person.
said.
They said this, but the story basically goes: the wedding is about to take place. What happens before wedding? Stags, Hindus.
Gosh.
Now, they're all a tight knit group because so they do the hen and the stag in Amsterdam all together. But I think he knows. But I think the actual hen and the stag was on separate nights.
Okay.
Now, the girl, she goes to some. I don't know what it was, but basically it was a glory hole thing, right? Now, She goes
On the head night.
yeah, man. And she was.
You only
she was a
live once, I
bridesmaid.
guess.
She was. No, it wasn't a wife. It was a bridesmaid. Yeah, it's a bridesmaid.
Okay.
So she's gone to this glory hole thing. What comes out of glory hole? Dicks.
Wood.
So,
It was her dad's.
won't she? Hey, get out of here, man. Just ruin my story. It was her dad. No!
No.
But do you know what the worst? Do you know what the worst? You know what the worst bit is? So with the
Not even allegedly.
well, I don't know. It's an urban myth. So with the glory hole thing, you know, normally it's basically like a hole in the wall.
Just,
So, but this one was like, if you both press the button,
you can see each other.
then you can see who the other person is. So they both press the button, and it's like, oh, raw.
Don't tell your mum about this.
Whoa, daughter.
And he was feeling it good, you know. He was having a good time.
So yeah.
She was having a
So
good
basically,
time.
like I think the hen and this that all got called off. Like the families falling apart naturally. So yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Can you imagine?
You rattled me though. You ruined my punch.
I'm so sorry. I was just thinking, what could
And
the
I
most
thought
fucked
that
up
was
thing
the
be?
most sideways thing.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
Can you imagine the
Bonkers.
curtains or the whatever, and it's your dad or
Imagine
your
that.
mum's?
I mean, first of all, what was the dad doing in Amsterdam? Has he got a
He's
side
part
job?
of the.
It's a
he's
stag.
part of the stag.
It's a stag,
Stag
and a
and
hen
hen
do.
do.
Oh my God.
So they all went together.
They said, "Yeah, do you know what would be fun? Let's go to a glory hole." Oh, all right.
You know what? Oh, I'm not even going to get into my questions because the way my mind works.
I don't know where my head went, but I just said it was her fucking dad, or I was like her brother, or something like that.
My immediate question was, oh, I wonder when they press the button.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
That's
at
I'm
what
saying.
point?
It was good. It was. Even though I don't know how you can do that over
'Cause to be
piece
fair-
of wall in wood in the
To be
middle.
fair, I think it was at the end.
It was at the end.
It was at the end because
That's how it broke up the family.
Because there's no way any of them tapped and sawed and it continued.
Exactly.
Nah, because you know why? Like, who's thinking like mid head? Oh yeah, let me just press the button and see what's cracking.
Let me see that.
It was at the end.
All on the. Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
Technically, she had her brothers and sisters on her face.
Family affair.
It's mad. It's mad in the dunya.
I would just like to apologise to my newly found demographic about that last comment.
Woo!
We can be a family show, I promise.
Oh my
days.
God.
It's yeah.
Crazy, yeah. So I thought I'd bring that to the sofa, man.
I mean, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
You're
I
welcome.
think.
Shall we start doing this every week? Like you bring whatever
Something crazy.
something crazy.
One
yeah.
of us has to.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Something
that.
It's a
crazy.
ting.
Yeah.
It's a ting.
That's. Oh God.
Cool.
I feel-
So right, for the next one, it's your turn. Because I know you're going to find something bonkers.
Who, me?
Yes, it's your turn. Yes.
Oh my God.
Probably find something that'll make me
She's
throw up. Like,
relishing it, bro.
Oh, okay.
family
guy.
Yeah. I'll look up something. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm surprised you ain't got a catalogue already.
I was about to go, shall I? The toes.
Hey. But yeah, that was nice. It's
was
been
good.
nice to be back, man.
Yeah.
Defo, missed this so far.
And barring any more like hiccups and stuff, we're gonna be consistent. I know you've heard it before, but
We mean it this time, man. We mean it this time.
we genuinely like really want to produce content for you guys because we enjoy doing
Exactly.
it, man. So yeah,
100.
We have a laugh.
keeping it real, the realist debates.
Yeah,
and
man.
We'll catch you guys soon.
Yes.
Boom.